Dowiesz, how are you?
Hello, Agata. Thank you. I'm fine.
I would like to ask you a general question about forever requirements, because they're quite important for new suppliers. Can you tell us how important forever requirements are?
Yes, thank you for asking. The forever requirements are also crucial for the suppliers and sub-suppliers. Those information we will find in the customer specific requirements into the two sections. The first one is 7.4 communication, and the second one is 8.4.3.1, which is dedicated for the information which has to be exchanged with the sub-suppliers. So what does it mean exactly forever requirements? Those are the requirements which has been defined by the client to guarantee the process continuity of the product quality and also the quantity of parts which has to be provided to the client. And if we are speaking about the forever requirements, we have to distinguish this topic for the three categories. The first one is the standard SQ.00012 forever requirement itself, in which the client has defined the checklist with the structure of 14 points, which has to be fulfilled by the supplier. For example, supplier would like to implement some change. For example, we want to relocate the equipment from one facility to another one, or we want to change the supplier, or we have some issue with our SPC, and this we can communicate this on this forever requirement checklist. So it's very important that each project program manager and a representative person from the production facility will be aware that right now it is very important to fulfill this document and to send to the client. Also, what we have to know is that not only the PDF document can be provided to the client via email, mailbox, but also right now there's also possibility to put this information directly in the SQP database. Based on this, we can very easily manage this point. The second topic which I would like to mention is the standard 08018. So here in this standard are written all claims which can be opened for the suppliers if the suppliers will not fulfill some requirements. One of them can be also forever requirements. This question we'll have in the item number 20.1, and the name of this claim is the forever requirement violation. So it's very crucial for the supplier to know about this also, that the weight of this claim is very high because there is 90 points. So what does it mean? If the SKU will arrive to our facility and will check that we have done some kind of the change which not has been communicated to them. So for example, we move the production from one country to another one, then the forever requirement can be opened. Moreover, if this will be some kind of very complicated modification related to the safety characteristics, we can also receive new business hold, which is very highly escalated activity in the organization. The next what we have to know is the standard 901102. This is the supply and delivery. Why? Because in this standard, in the section 5.13.2 are written all information related to the process change. So generally, in cooperation with clients, I have the information where do we have to inform FCA Stellantis about the changes. So generally, we should inform the client about all changes which we want to implement. There is only one kind of modification or change which we can implement in advance till we will not receive the positive feedback from this client, and those changes are related to the improving of the safety of the operator. So this is the only one scenario, specific scenario which is applied, and the rest of the changes we should manage based on the forever requirement checklist and together with our local SQE.
Honestly, no wonder that these forever requirements are connected to the communication change management, because the situation you've said are actually impossible to implement without customer approval, honestly.
Yes, exactly. Very good point from your side. And what is important here, as you said, the fulfilling the checklist is only the one part, but later on we have to receive the approval from the client that the client will accept the proposal of what we want to do during this change. So for example, if there will be some kind of the new development and performing the validation test for this change, or we will also provide some kind of the part which later on will be sent to the client for the plant evaluation, which is the equivalent of the PPAP. So all of those activities we will have directly on this checklist.
Mm-hmm. Wow, a lot of requirements, only for forever requirements. Thank you, Dariusz, for this comprehensive answer. Hope it will be helpful for the people who are listening to us. Thank you. Hear you soon.
Thank you, Agata. Bye.